everything, he's going to be the one that gets hung at the end.
All the decisions can be made by November 5th relating to that particular issue. Hey, Lin Sheppard just joined us from Pennsylvania. And Willie Hill from Australia. Good day, mate. How's it going down under?
Did I do that correctly? Namaste?
Yes. Namaste.
Namaste. Lynn, we're going to try to get the Americans to say namaste because Fossey says we can't shake hands anymore. Okay, but we have no other solution. The Indians already came up with it. Namaste. But the thing is, we got to learn to change our entire culture. Lynn, do you know how hard that's going to be to do namaste?
I want to shake your hand right now, Nick.
I know, right. Here's coronavirus, baby. Here's my virus. Okay. We can't do that anymore. We're having to
think about dating, right? Think about dating now. No more dating because no contact.
Well, my belief is you got to be COVID 19 certified. And you go on a date. Do you have your certification papers with you? Yes, I do. I've been tested and I'm clean. Yes. Okay, we can go out on a date now.
I can see Nick at the door for his granddaughters with a shotgun. Let me see your COV.
Yeah, I want to see your COVID-19 certification papers. Okay, if you don't give me your COVID-19 certification papers, you're not going out with my granddaughter. Not here in the great state of North Carolina. And by the way, all the things in India, you see all these guys carrying guns, and you see all the shootouts, and you think, wow, that's Hollywood. It ain't. That's reality here. Okay? I mean, seriously, every bloody day. I mean, it's every day. It's slowed down since everybody has to stay home. But man, if you want to see everyday shootouts here, that goes on every day. Oh, no, this guy just shot somebody down the street and off he took off. I mean, that's the gun culture of America.
48 hours.
In Australia. Hey, dude, in Australia, I heard they took all your bloody guns. Did they do that, mate? What? Oh, we can't hear you, Willie.
Mike.
Your mic.
Hold on. There you go.
Absolutely.
They took your guns? Did President Obama take your guns in Australia?
No, it was a short guy, John.
You're kidding me. How could they take guns from Australians? Those mates wouldn't give up their guns very easy, would they?
They just confiscated the whole thing. You need to be a farmer to have a gun.
A farmer to have a gun. Okay, so you have to have your farmer certification, then you get your gun. I didn't, I heard that. By the way, just because we don't know here, did it have an effect on gun murder rates? That's my question.
It did.
Positive or negative?
Yeah, positive.
Okay, now wait a minute. What happens to? Well, that means the bad guys have a gun, which means the good guys don't have one.
Absolutely.
So the bad guys all have guns today, right?
Well. The bikies have guns.
The bikies have guns. You guys got bikies over there?
Yeah. The Mongols.
Guys.
I didn't know that. You can have an international bikers association because we
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
Absolutely. Okay. Hell's Angels.
Yeah, Hell's Angels is over there too.
Yep.
They have a franchise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Harley
across the border. So we influence Canada really bad.
You got Harley Davidson over there.
Really bad.
Yeah, Harley Davidson. I was in Russia, and my wife said we got to go see the Harley Davidson factory. We went to some horrible place in St. Petersburg, Russia. There it was, the Harley Davidson factory. I was going. I'm not sure if this place is safe, but they had Harleys over in St. Petersburg, Russia. I thought that was pretty interesting. Speaking about St. Petersburg, Russia, and now we'll move on to the United States. Lynn, what is happening with the store, the dollar store?
Dollar store?
Share with us today. Welcome, Lynn.
The dollar store. Yeah.
Well, let's say this. First of all, Ankit asked a very good question the other day. Let's start at the beginning. I'm the owner of an online dollar store called, our link is shepherdfamily.dollarstore.com. Okay. And we're basically a marketing agent for the larger company, which is called DollarStore USA. The Dollar Store USA was started by a gentleman from India who 24 years ago, his name is Rex Mehta. He started dollar stores in India. He had stores over the last 24 years in various countries around the world, but not in the United States because he didn't want to compete. There were too many brick and mortar stores here in the United States at the time, and there are a lot more today. but because people started to buy online and buying lower priced items online in 2019, he said, now's the time. So when I bought my store, I said, I really want to give back. And I met Nick and Kim, and I said, these are great people. I love the mission of Money Masters. Actually, I got to tell my son, who lives about 10 miles from where Kim lives, because we got 2 young grandsons who need to learn about money. So they would be great students to get involved with you folks. But anyway, I love to give back, and I said, what a great charter that you guys have. You really want to give to the young generation, and I want to share my profits with you. So we made an arrangement. You guys are going to get 20% of the profits, and what my hope is the people who see this show will get involved. We'll go to the link that you've set up on IBM TV to link them to the store. And then Ann could ask a question the other day. Well, can people go on and do regular monthly orders? The answer to that is not yet, but we will be having a meeting on Monday night with Rex, and that's one of the suggestions that we're going to put up so that people can do that. And I thank Ankit for making the suggestion. The second is we do have dust masks, and you can get masks. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is, unfortunately, I'm probably out of stock because I think I ordered them all yesterday. No.
And he's going to mark them up and sell them. The 70-cent mask is now $7 through Lin Sheppard.
Lin Sheppard, yes. No, I'm kidding. But we did order.
What about toilet paper? It was Willie Hall that informed us about the toilet paper crisis in Australia before we even had one here. So
correct.
The toilet paper one. And Lynn, I was in Costco the other day. There is no toilet paper in Costco. This would be a disaster.
It is. I don't understand it, Nick.
I don't understand it either. But I'm telling you now, there's no toilet paper.
But the former president of our local hospital, who's a good friend of mine, he lives in Tucson now. He and I were talking the other day, and then he said, "Well, I'm going to send you send you an email." So he did, and it said, "I woke up this morning and my house was wrapped in toilet paper, and I got a call from a real estate agent who offered me 3 times the value of the property." But here's the thing: we get shipments of toilet paper, and if you don't get on the site quickly, they're gone.
That's
it's a shame, and it's the same pretty much with all the paper products. I went into well, around here we don't have Costco that's close to us. I went into a Sam's store the other day, and we were looking, and my wife said to me, "There's nothing. There's nothing on the shelves." And then I asked a guy, and he pointed in a corner, and in a corner there was a really, really hidden. You couldn't even see it. There was some toilet paper. So I got lucky. But you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, the other thing is you actually have food that you sell online.
We do.
Pretty interesting, because that means the food would be delivered to you. Which is pretty good. Because in today's, you don't want to go out to I have to go shopping for food, and I'm kind of like, I put my mask, my gloves, my hazmat, and I go out and shop. But the thing is, it'd be nice if I could just order the food online and have it sent to me. And you can do that at the dollar store, right?
Right. Well, I was out actually at the food store this morning.
Oh, we're going to take a look at it.
Yeah, we do have Kleenex.
Minions? You got Minions?
Yeah.
I love it.
Actually, my son is into the Minions more than my grandkids are. But anyway, which is funny. So, but no. So I went to the store this morning, And I had everything that Nick said. I had the gloves. I had actually I used my scarf or my my handkerchief as a scarf. I got back into the car and I said to myself, why is it that when I'm not supposed to scratch my face, it always itches?
Itches.
Yes.
It always does.
So true. So true.
It's called the questioning of your mind, of your will, right? The minute your will has been taken away, you have to have it. I do the same thing when I go into an MRI and you're not supposed to move. My nose itches. The minute they turn it on, my nose itches. So
right.
I know what you mean. You got to have these things. But if you take a look, the site's pretty easy laid out. We have it so that you go straight to the paper product page, but they've got many other products. So, go looking through it, find some things that you're interested in. It's a whole lot better than driving to the dollar store now. They have a way to, if you just want to try CBD products, you've got them in little packets. So, it's a wonderful store. We thank Lin for having such a wonderful heart and wanting to donate the funds back to Money Masters. We work very hard at trying to inspire people in financial fitness and bridging that gap between poverty and sustainability, which is something that Nick has had a big heart for as well. That's how we met. We met with him trying to launch the TV show. So anyway, it's so easy, people. This is the time when we need to stay home and don't feel like you have to go to Sam's or BJ's or Costco's. You can get your stuff easily and stuff that you just need to use now. Don't overstock, right?
That's right. Yeah. No, so I see Willie looking at the site. And I have to tell you, Willie, unfortunately, right now we only deliver here in the United States. However, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. In fact, I've already talked to Rex about the possibility of doing something in India. One of the issues, of course, is obviously the language. The site has to be able to translate into multiple languages. So, yeah, I see. I don't know who's doing the clicking through the website, but you're doing it. So if you go to the home page, which is another place, you can see that we do have some CBD products, which you can order and try. So for instance, some of them may work to help people who can't sleep well, and some of them help with autoimmune disease. And actually, there are going to be more coming. So just stay tuned. Oh, and one thing I should mention, excuse me, because I can't stop scratching my face, is we have a rewards program. So if you sign up as a customer, you can get immediately $5 worth of rewards that you can use to purchase. And every time you do a purchase, you get additional rewards. So you basically get $1 for every $10 you spend. So if you spend $50, as we did yesterday on buying some stuff from our store, basically it's going to cost you $45.
And you know what? For all you folks who are doing homeschool right now, go shopping at the family at this dollar store, because they've got all of these great school supplies, notebook fillers, stationery store. I mean, you just go take a look. I mean, I was shocked at all of these things, but it's inexpensive. You're not overstocking things. You're just getting things that you probably need today. It's delivered to you. I mean, it's very, very easy to use. So everything from, medical types. You've got even a first aid kit, right? Or a
right.
Kit
Yep. Mm-hmm.
that Nick keeps talking about. I'm not
it's
quite
in health. It's in health.
Health. Okay, let's take a look. Nick keeps talking about the survival kit. I guess we can search, right?
Yeah, you can search. Yes.
Lynn, how about thinking of New Zealand as a market?
Say that again.
How about New Zealand as a market?
You know, we would love to take this into different countries. One thing that I was talking with Rex about, he said one country that he had real trouble with when he was doing the brick and mortar stores internationally was getting into Australia. I don't understand. I can ask him that question because I will be talking to him. With respect to New Zealand, that's a different question. I don't know, but I'll ask him that question too.
It is a very high ease of business rating.
Yeah, so there's and if you are people who are into Easter, that's this weekend, Easter celebration. They got Easter egg kits, all kinds of Easter supplies. If you didn't want to go out shopping, stay at home, use your phone, stay at home, use your computer, do your shopping, right?
Right.
It's just this is what I tell people, we're going to have to start exercising these practices. And there's Dr. Sagu. Hi. Stay at home, use your phone, right? And shop. Stay at home and shop at home. What happened to Aaron Kit? I was shopping. So, but anyway, namaste, Dr. Sagu. Welcome. Have you met Lynn, our sponsor for Money Masters?
No,
Dr. Sagu is, hold on just a minute. I think you have to unmute your mic. I don't have control over that. I can't do it. You unmute. There you go. See if you can unmute.
We can't hear you, Dr. Sagu.
There you go.
Yeah, please. Hi, namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah. Can you please repeat your question, Kim?
Oh, what I was going to ask is, have you met Lynn? He's
We have not.
He's one of our big sponsors for Money Masters. They donate 20%.
Hi, Len.
Yeah.
He's brought shopping for right now the U.S., but we're trying to get it all over the world. But DollarStore shopping or online cyber DollarStore shopping, so that you don't have to go to the store anymore. I think if you buy $25, it's shipped for free.
Right. Anything
free, and if you shop for $50, you will get $5. You have to spend only $45.
Dr. Sagu, you got a good sense of humor. But yeah, no, and he's got the bonus plans and everything. But we're very thankful that he believes in our program and project, and that he is sponsoring us. Every little bit helps. Especially in this downtime. We know how hard it is to become a sponsor during a time when everybody needs every penny. So we are very, very thankful for you, Lynn. And it was interesting how we met.
Even I would recommend that this is the great social work which you are doing, Lynn, sponsoring this program, and through this program, lots and lots of viewers, they are going to listen. Lot of experts from all over the world. So it is a big job you're doing, Lynn. Hats up to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And
Yes.
we're going to try to get the dollar store all over the world. That's our goal. Our mission is to have Lynn's store available everywhere, because I think it's a perfect time. And some of the things that we're talking that are the benefit of what has happened are friendships like this, right? That we've all joined together worldwide, and we've learned to pray together, which is a phenomenon in itself, that we all have learned to pray together. But we've also cleaned our carbon footprint. Nobody's driving anywhere. We see cleaner places and healthier spaces, maybe healthier lifestyles. And one of those is learn to shop at home. And I'm thrilled that the dollar store is available where I can buy from home. You've even got house supplies, cleaning supplies. And so, I mean, and it's a matter of getting there on time. And thanks to Amkit, maybe in a couple of weeks, I'll have it on reorder, right? I can just reorder. Not just get
Yeah. My question to you, Lynn. So we have a data that earlier there was 12% of the surfing of the Facebook, and now which has increased to 17%. And same with the YouTube also. Earlier the YouTube user were 11.5%, and now they are around 17.6%. Do you see any type of change in your revenue or surfing on your website during this Corona time?
Do I think that things have changed in the revenue that we have because of what's happening today? Is that the question?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, the revenue is up significantly.
Oh,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
yeah, because
And you would think so. So because actually for online buying's up by 400% overall. Wow. Yeah.
Well, they even said like Amazon is not delivering same day very well right now because the ordering is just so big. So,
Right.
you know,
and,
but
and what type of challenges are you are looking in this period for delivering the goods to the doorsteps? Do you have any challenges in this period that was not present earlier?
So right now the challenges in delivery are pretty much we deliver from a warehouse in California. It depends upon where you are in the United States. It's 3 to 5 days delivery,
Okay.
and that's what the delivery is. Rex is opening another warehouse in Dallas, and as that gets stocked, some of the time periods will come down. So, for instance, I live outside of Philadelphia, so the delivery here would be 5 days. Although I've seen that it could be shorter, but typically 5 days is the time. So,
That's great.
Hi, Len. Can you get back to me regarding the Australian hiccup you're facing?
Willie, I
Yeah.
will talk to Rex about that, and we'll find out about that.
Yep, that'd be great. If I can help in any way.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. So, here comes Nick.
I had to take a break. But, you know, the problem with IBM TV is we run continuously. It just doesn't stop. So the thing is, I'm going like, wait a minute, I need to drink something or eat something. Next to impossible. I think what happened is that's the reason I was asking about the online food. So I can order the food online, get my food delivered to me while I'm on IBM TV. Speaking about demographics. Okay. Yeah. Online orders are up about 400%. So, you know, as the economy goes this way, there are certain industries that go up.
Sure.
The pharmaceutical stocks are up. You know, I mean, some of them are 100% or more. And here's the interesting thing about IBM TV. Our viewership went up 11,000% last month. And I was going, are you kidding me? But there's a book you guys need to read. Let me show you what it is. You'll love this book. It's called That Will Never Work. And it's the story of Mark Randolph, the CEO and founder of Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, here's the interesting thing about Netflix, because I was reading this when I was in Italy in October. I was not in Italy yesterday. It was quite some time ago. So I'm taking the train from Florence to Venice. So I'm reading 2 books, Netflixed and This Will Never Work by Mark Rudolph, right? Netflix was the fastest growing stock in the world in the last decade, up 4,000%. Seriously, I mean, a 4,000% return is unheard of. But if you go through what Netflix did, they were working with, we have such a tremendous advantage over Netflix. They had to actually develop the technology to distribute what first was a little disc where you bought their movies, okay, and you paid a subscription for it. Then they had to set up distribution centers. It was really expensive. There was several times what happened is Mark Randolph, who founded Netflix, goes, his wife said, that'll never work, okay? In other words, the Netflix idea was horrible. He goes, this is ridiculous. Many times they're about to go under, and they had to fire. One time they had to fire half their staff because they were about to go under, and this happened many times prior to their IPO. But they survived in the long term, and of course now it's it's worth I don't know, 110 billion or some crazy number. I mean, it's a very valuable company, over $100 billion company. But what they did is they were able to say, well, we're going to scale what we're doing, using the internet. I believe in India you get Netflix there too, right? Does Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, you got Netflix.
Everywhere is Netflix.
You get Netflix over in Australia, mate?
Yep.
See, I've learned international languages. If you talk to Canadian, you go "a." If you talk to me from Australia, you go "mate," and then they understand what you're talking about for whatever reason. So what happened is they were able to leverage it internationally. Now the thing is, if you think about media, okay, which is what this is, media can be leveraged internationally. So if you have a product today or a show today, you can actually put it on worldwide. And that's the reason we actually have viewers in Philippines. We have viewers in Africa. You have viewers in India, the United States, Canada, Costa Rica. The scalability is incredible. And the things I have to do is read Mark Rudolph's book. Now, remember, what he did was prior to what we're doing. And when I went through this, I was going, wait a minute, this guy had to build the technology. We're using a system called StreamYard. It's already built for us, okay? We don't have to build the technology. You just have to implement the technology. And what Mark Rudolph said, he goes, this was kind of cute. He goes, anybody could do it. I was going, oh, he's so right. Anybody could actually do it. And what Lin and the DollarStore is doing is that can be the e-commerce can be leveraged not just nationally, but they're doing it internationally.